Hi, this is Diamond Jim. This is my yard that I'm working on. It's an HO scale. Been doing a little bit of rock outcropping along the sides, which is done with basically just taking a wire brush and scoring the foam with that, and then painting it. Here you also see some of the plants that I have growing here, which is just made out of dyed sawdust that had been screened with a window screen to different grades. Some of the taller plants right back here are really just made out of hemp binder twine that has been dyed with RIP dye. Continuing on around, here's some more rock outcroppings. The track has been weathered. And here you'll see the normal ballast in the center there. And on the rails, I put a wash of a rust color. It's really just Rust-Oleum diluted. And then in the center, I came over with a wash of black down the middle of the track to signify like oil. Then I added a little bit of greenery to the inside of the tracks and along the edges of the tracks. Using a yard, you're not going to have that much traffic, has much more chance of grass to grow. Some more rock outcroppings here. Here's part of the rock outcropping that was actually dug out with a pick and then painted. I've also been working on some different techniques. So I just made a little mock-up here of some of the scenes. Like this would be a dirt road, actually a gravel road made from limestone, crushed limestone. Might be able to see it better this way. The plants, again, are just hemp binder twine that has been dyed different colors. The grass and dirt is actually just dyed sawdust of different grades. Again, it's screened with a window screen, and some of the finer one was actually screened with a joint compound sanding screen. Here's some of the other plants that you can see. This one here has been dipped in some glue and then into sawdust to simulate some leaves. This dirt road is actually made from my sander, and I just got some of the very, very fine powdered sawdust and made the dirt from that, stained it with a brown, again using some RIP dye. Here's another outcropping that I've been just temporarily working with, see how it looked. Put some plants in the side of it. That natural color one back there, that's again, it's just hemp binder twine that has been pushed into the foam. That's the unstained there. This is some stained. Some of it has some leaves on it, some leaf work on it. Here's a little bit more like a desert-like or more arid type scene. Some of these little plants here have been just pushed into the foam with a pick. Again, that's just some hemp strands that have been untwined and unfrayed and or frayed and then pushed in. Like on this one here, there's been also some play sand you can get at a hardware store that has been screened to different grades to simulate the desert sands. Some more hemp, stained hemp. On this one you'll see a pile of coal back here, which is really just charcoal briquettes that have been crushed with a hammer and then screened with various screens. And in here there is actually some black sawdust or some black dust in here, which is made from the finer coal or briquettes. This is a switching layout here for the yards. Anyway, that's my yard. Thought it turned out pretty good. This is Diamond Jim, over and out.